Hey everyone, so this is part 2. Okay, so in this video I'm going to go over the connection stuff. Okay, so all the stuff I'm going to connect, show you where they connect to, and take it from there. So let's start off with the controller. So on the controller we have 2 ports. One that's USB and the other that's audio out. This is this controller. Other controllers might have something different, but for sure they'll have an audio out and a USB to interface with the software. Okay, so on this one, you know, it's red and white. Of course, you know, red is right and white is left, and the USB connector goes into the USB port and the other end goes into the computer. It's that simple. Now this audio from the controller is going to go straight into the mixer. So on the mixer I'm going to plug it into line 1. Red, white. And I know this video is being like downgraded, but it's for somebody who has never done this before. This is what this video is for. I know there's pros out here that know how to connect these stuff, so I'm not doing this video for people like that. I'm doing this video for people who never done this before and would like to learn how to do it. Okay, so now that we got the audio coming out from the controller to the input on the channel 1 on the mixer, now we're going to need a sound to go from the mixer to the computer. So we're going to need an audio to digital converter, and that's what this is. So on the audio digital converter, there's an input and an output. So we're going to get another set of cables. We're going to hook it up to the master, because this has master, boot, and record. So we want the master sound to go out to this. So we're going to go red and white. And on the other end, we're going to do input, because this is output. So make sure you go input. We go white and red. Okay. This output on this audio to digital converter is not being used. This can be used for output to a speaker or another audio unit. So I'm not going to use the output on this analog to digital converter. I'm going to leave that one alone because the sound is going to go out to the computer through the USB cable. So that's the reason why I'm not using it. So next up, I like to hook up these portable speakers for monitoring my sound. You know, it's something I like to do because I like to hear what I'm playing to see if I'm putting too much more bass or am I speaking loud enough on the mic. You can use headphones if you want to. I mean, the mixer comes with a headphone jack for self-monitoring, but I like to use the portable speakers because I like to hear the sound out loud. Like the headphones I got, they're a little bit bassy, so I can't tell if the bass that I'm hearing is the same kind of bass I'm hearing out. Plus, I monitor the website too while I'm live streaming to make sure it sounds proper. If I need to bring it down, plus I watch my little meters. You know, it's a lot of monitoring I do to make sure the sound is coming out right. But like I said, I like to hear the portable speaker too. So this is an adapter, right? And this is a 1/4 jack, which I could have got the little one, but this makes it a little bit versatile because if I have a bigger plug, I can plug this in. So with this, I'm actually converting this output into a listening post. So now I'm going to hook this up. So this, like I said, go to the boot section on the mixer. That's how you monitor your sound. Plus you can adjust this sound without affecting the master sound that's going out to your encoder. So just like any other cable, red goes to red and white goes to white. At this point, I can hook up the headphones if I want to. Because I can actually plug the headphone into this right here like that and monitor the sound that way. But like I say, I like to listen to the sound out loud. So on the back of this Bluetooth speaker, there's an auxiliary jack, which is the size of this. And that's the reason why I needed a converter. So this would plug straight into here. And then this other end will go right into here. And that connection is complete. So the only thing left to connect is the microphone. Okay, so on the microphone, there's prongs. You know, you got these 3 prongs right here like this. So of course, you know, these two won't go together like that. So if you go to the opposite end, you'll see that it has the female section. So this will go into the microphone and it snaps just like that. Now this one will find the female version on the mixer. And you just line up the 3 prongs and it snaps in like that. But you remember I told you I like to be able to control the mic on and off by switching it here instead of doing it on the mixer. It's just the way I feel about it. Now the mixer has a switch on it, so you don't actually have to have this. This for me is convenience. I'm just putting this in the video because you might want to have that option, but this is very optional. You don't have to go with it if you don't want to. You can just use the switch on the mixer. So I would just unhook this and there's a little button right here. That's how you unhook these things. Press, snap. And it's the same kind of setup. You got your female, you got your male. So male to female, male to female. And there you go. So I just like the convenience of just flipping the switch on and off right there on my mic while I have it in my hand, because this mic doesn't have a switch. Okay, so that's the basic connection of this thing. I mean, like I said, there's nothing really complicated about it. Okay, so I have this additional cable right here which has a headphone on one end and RCA on the other end. And what I use this cable for is to, when I have song on the iPad or my phone that I want to play on a different channel on the mixer, I can use that. This one I actually have it hooked up to channel 2, which, like I said, is red and white, simple. So then if I want to find a song that I don't have on my computer, I might want to look it up right quick. I plug it into the iPad and this thing will play it out of channel 2. It's for searching for songs that I don't have on my computer, honestly. That's what I use it for. Or you can use this port for anything else. You might have a CD player, or you might have something else that has the sound on it that you want to play from that needs this input. And that's what this is for. So that's a good handy thing to have as a backup, just in case. And if you have turntables, then you plug them into channel 1 and channel 2. And you still have 2 more inputs you can play with, 3 and 4. Now this mixer has 4 lines in and 2 phono in, which is the turntable. It also has balance out for equipment that's capable of connecting to those ports. And the last thing to connect is connecting the power and turning it on. So that's gonna be it. Okay, so I want to wrap this video up. I know it's a quick short video, but it wasn't meant to be that long anyway, because I was just showing you how to connect all the wires from the controller to the mixer and back to the computer. And as far as getting these two to start talking to the computer, all you need is 2 available USB ports. One is going to be from the controller and the other one is going to be from the analog to digital converter. So this is for the sound and the other one is to control the software, whichever software you're using, whether it's Serato or Virtual DJ. Okay, so I want to thank you for taking the time for watching part 2 of this video. If it was useful to you, I would appreciate it if you give it a thumbs up. If you like the videos on my channel, consider subscribing and hitting that bell icon so you can get notification when I make part 3 of this video. And if you know somebody who you think would benefit from this video, go ahead and share it with them. And stay tuned for the next video coming up next in this series. Okay, so that's going to be it for this video. If you found this video useful, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. If you like what's going on this channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If you think this video will be useful to somebody else, go ahead and share it with them. And I want to thank you for taking the time for watching this video, and make sure you check out the next video that's going to be about the software. I'm going to show you how the software integrate with this whole thing and what software do you actually need to make this whole thing work. All right. Okay. Well, I'll see you then. Have a good one.